This is the Diamond Hitch mine. It's EC0110. We're looking at the northernmost adit on the Diamond Hitch. This is a very insignificant little adit, completely caved. You can see the very minor dump coming out. It's hardly even worth noting. It is just barely to the west of adit 2 that I'll go down to next. It's just uphill and to the west of it, and this is a very insignificant one. We'll turn around and get a view of the dump from about where the suspected portal is, and then go down to adit 2. We're looking downhill to the east at the dump from the adit number 1 for the Diamond Hitch mine. Again, it's very hard to really tell it between that and a rock slide, but there is the divot up here where the suspected portal was. We'll go down right at the bottom of the rock slide is where the number 2 adit is, and it's open. We'll go down and look at it right now. This is the number 2 adit for the Diamond Hitch mine, EC0110. You can see maybe in the dark there, it is open quite a bit back there. Can't really see how far back. There's no water coming out of it, although I can hear water dripping back in there. This one is just barely to the east of adit 1, which is just right up the hill from it. And that's part of the dump, kind of behind that tree there. Just 20 feet of elevation above the number 2. We'll get a little better view of the inside of the portal here to get a feel for what that looks like. This is looking inside the number 2 adit for the Diamond Hitch mine. You can see it's open back a ways. It does turn as it goes in. There's water dripping back there, no water really coming out. It appears fairly solid at this point, right at the portal. A few large rocks falling down there, but it's basically pretty solid back in there. We'll go back in just a little ways and take a look and see. Here we're inside about 5 feet into the portal for the Diamond Hitch. You can see it's still pretty good shape. There is a little water back in there, not very much. It is fairly open back a ways, but we won't go back in any farther. So this will be it for the number 2 adit at the Diamond Hitch mine. One more note on the number 2 adit at the Diamond Hitch. We're looking from the portal, looking out at the dump right here. It doesn't go out very far, about 20 feet. We'll go look at what it looks like going down off the edge and see what the dump looks like going down the hill. Here we're looking at the slope of the dump down towards the toe from the number 2 adit at the Diamond Hitch. It's fairly steep. It goes down a ways there. It's about 60 feet down to the bottom of the dump on the slope there. It's not really that big of a dump, so it's hard to say just how much material was really pulled out of here. There is a bit of quartz vein material on the dump itself. That was probably what they were chasing, but there's very little of that. And this will be it for the number 2 adit at the Diamond Hitch mine. This is the number 3 adit at the Diamond Hitch Mine, EC0110. It's for the most part caved. Back up, we'll get a better view of this. We'll get up in there, but right up in the top here, there's air coming out, and it's kind of a nasty pack rat smell. There's pack rat nest material right there, and there's where those boulders come down. It appears that you can crawl in just a very small gap. We'll get a little better view of that when you get up close there. But it's basically collapsed, but there still is potential for crawling inside of it. We'll get a little better view up close there. Just a little closer view of the openings in the number 3 adit at the Diamond Hitch. See the pack rat nest material there. There's pretty foul odor coming out. You can't really see down in that slot that's right here, but it does look like it is open a bit just from crawling up close there. There's a little bit of water you can hear back in there dripping down on the front. There's nothing coming out of the portal itself. So this will be it for up close. We'll look at the dump and the stuff out around the portal. We're looking east now from about where the small opening in the portal for the number 3 adit is. This is the dump. Real small flat area out there. You can see the slot where you come out of the portal out onto the dump. We'll go take a better look at that. It's just a fairly small, goes about 25-30 feet out, and then we'll get a look and see what it looks like going down off the slope there. We're looking north now, kind of across the flat part of the dump, just right in where the tree starts there on the right hand side of the picture is really the lip of the dump where it goes out. It goes down fairly steep. There is a mostly collapsed log structure on the side of the dump. It's falling down the hill there. We'll get a better view of the dump from the other side, from the north side looking back to the south. Here we're looking south across the dump of the number 3 portal of the Diamond Hitch Mine. There's a fairly decent trail or narrow road coming in from the south into here. Very easy access to this portal. We're looking again across the flat part of the dump. It goes down the slope fairly steep. It's scattered about 60 or 70 feet down the slope, and large boulders at the bottom, and it finds going up towards the top. We'll try to get on the lip and see if we can see a little bit better view of what the face of the dump looks like. Just right there's about the portal, right on the right side of the view. There is an old barrel stove and some mine rails here on the north side of the dump. We'll go look at the face of the dump then. Here we're right on the lip of the dump for the number 3 adit. It's there's very few places to get a decent perspective of it. It's a very steep slope. It's 50-60 feet down to the bottom of the main part of the dump. A lot of large boulders down at the bottom, and it kind of finer material up towards the top. Fairly large dump, really, so it's probably a fairly significant adit going in. But this will be the end of the Diamond Hitch Mine, EC0110.